E aí galera, aqui é MFPR e hoje eu vou ilustrar aí Game of Thrones. Joguei, vou zerar, vou fazer gameplay dele, a legenda é em português como prometido, vou trazer ao canal e vamos zerar junto aí. Casa Forest é da Telltale, cara, então é aquele jogo de escolhas, não? Você faz várias escolhas, enfim. Pau de Ferro Forest para si, destino Casa Forest é uma casa que não aparece na série, cara, mas ela aqui é aliada dos Starks. Quem assiste Game of Thrones aí, tá na segunda, terceira temporada, eu recomendo não assistir os vídeos aí, cara. Vai ter spoiler pra caramba. Muito spoiler da série vai ter, provavelmente. Eu já joguei o primeiro capítulo, tem spoiler mesmo, então tem mistério. Quem não assistiu Game of Thrones aí, cara, assista. Isso aí tem que pariu. Eles são uma casa próxima de Stark, isso aí é o Casamento Vermelho. Não vou ficar spoiler, o Casamento Vermelho é um dos melhores episódios de Game of Thrones.
Brought to his knees by the men of the north
and set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Ah.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it
Está
myself.
paralelamente aí o Casamento Vermelho.
I'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood.
He
He was so
Jaime
drunk he
Lannister.
barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
I don't take orders from you.
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot, you're his squire. Now fetch him some wine.
Manda não aqui, manda o cara lá, porra.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward!
O casamento vermelho é do Robb Stark.
Death to the Lannisters!
Não se lembra.
The North remembers!
Got it.
Oi, Sara, oi, Sara. Salve.
Yes, my lord?
I need you
Compartilha aí, galera.
to keep
Dá
an
um
eye out for Roderick.
like aí.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the
Ah, o
vanguard.
Thiago da
As
Game
the
of Thrones
equal
no
of any
canal aí,
man
ó.
who serves House Forrester.
Se tem interesse em ver a série aí, mas cuidado com os spoilers.
Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Vai dar merda aqui. Vai dar muita merda aqui.
Empty. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Pode, gente, mais.
Wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you...
Ah, valeu, Thiago. Obrigado aí pelo like aí,
Let
mano.
him
Valeu
fetch his
mesmo.
own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
Fez mais esse cara.
See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Atrás da casa Frey. Frey é Walter Frey, né? Isso mesmo.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Os filhos de Walter Frey são muito feios na série. Aí o Robb só tá se casando com uma delas.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Nem o Robb, minto.
What?
Não o
What's
Robb.
wrong?
Um dele pra interesses políticos, né? Juntar os reis. O Robb seria prometido dela. Mas tá dando merda. O Robb se apaixonou por outra mulher, enfim.
You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush. But what about... What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Run! We need to get back to camp!
Pá. Essa toda ladra, mas...
Roderick! Garrett, we have to get back! A gift from the king!
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Esse moleque não é de bobeira não, mano.
Look out!
Vai, vai. Ai. Não, o moleque não é bobo na briga não, ele sabe dar uma... Caralho. Vai morrer. Mas porra, fiz certo, caralho. Vai lá, morgulhos. Olha o guerreiro narrador aí, salve, mano, belezinha, cara? Salve, mano, vai pra moral aí, galera. Porra, não entendi ali, eu fiz certo. Tá. Agora claro, posto. Aí, toma. Ah, valeu pela moral aí, cara. Pô, valeu mesmo, mano. Obrigadão, né? Ah, fica chamando o cara, porra. Culpa foi minha. Porra!
Good fucking riddance!
Porra, cara.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Meu Deus. Ah, eu mato todo mundo, velho.
Not afraid, you fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Walder Frey says time to... Don't
Porra.
God, this
Ah, tu faz tarde de clássico? Vou dar uma passada no teu canal depois aí, guerreiro. Vou dar uma olhadinha lá, mano.
There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors.
Walder Frey says
You have to go.
backstage, you're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
Se lembrar disso, vai morrer.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
Tá,
I
faça isso.
swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those
Now
foresters.
go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters! With love from Walder Frey.
Porra, moleque. mete o pé, moleque. Tá mamando, cara. Tá mamando. Mesmo dentro da série mesmo. Casa barata. Do viado ali, né? Casa barata. Galera, quem nunca assistiu Game of Thrones aí, a muralha aí do Jon Snow, recomendo assistir, cara, um baita de uma série. Pra mim é a melhor série, né? Mas aí eu sou suspeito de falar, eu sou muito fã da série Game of Thrones. Caraca, né? Isso aí são sempre das 4 casas, né? As 4 mais importantes, assim pode-se dizer. Episódio 1, Ferro do Gelo. É dividido por episódios, assim, esse jogo, né? Episódio 1, episódio 2, 3, 4 e terminando no 5. É teu estilo? É tipo Arthur, é medieval, só que Game of Thrones, cara, tem previsibilidade, né? O personagem morre... São vários protagonistas, não tem um protagonista, e morre... Ele morre do nada, Game of Thrones o pessoal morre do nada, velho, o negócio é tenso. Se eu tô jogando com ele aqui, se seguir realmente... Se seguir, né? Opa. Seguir igual a série mesmo, ele pode morrer daqui a pouco.
Fresh.
Porco, parece uma pedra no gráfico meio ruim. Mas, enfim. Porta o enredo. Cheguei, conta jogos, salve, mano. Game of Thrones aí, cara. É jogo, é violência. E escolhas. Game of Thrones também é bem violento, cara. Rola bastante putaria lá também. Mas a história e o enredo é muito bom, cara.
That's Father's car.
Meu pai, porra. Cara, um jogo tipo Gladiador. Pô, cara, Play 4 eu não... Eita. Eu só sei do Xbox One, né? Tem aquele Ryzen, são outros jogos. Pô, coitado do porco, velho. Porra, meu.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Carai.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Vai se fuder.
Fuck you.
Vamos baixinha também.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic.
You're a pig farmer, aren't you?
Toma! Aê! Fada minha, porra! Ah, velho, que noob! Que nubão! Aê, moleque! Toma!
Mercy! Please! I beg of you! I have a family! They'll never survive without me! I have no quarrel with you! I was only following orders.
Tá, vamos ver que começa.
Thank you.
Ah, The Witcher? Pô, cara, The Witcher... Nossa, sou fã de The Witcher, cara. Eu zerei os três já.
Will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Pelo que eu vi que gosta de temática medieval, né, cara?
Father?
Também curto, também curto.
Garrett, you survived.
Vai morrer, olha quantos jogos me secando aí já.
Your sister. Oh, she hid. I tried to stop them.
Deixei o cara vivo, o cara mata minha irmã. Meu pai.
I'll kill the men who did this.
É, eu devia ter matado, né? É. Que merda. The Witcher 3 é muito foda. Eu não recordar outro jogo medieval aqui, mas tá foda.
It's Garrett!
Não tô conseguindo recordar.
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Sempre dá like.
Your justice was swift.
The
Some will
Witcher
call
dá
it
medo? Como
vengeance.
assim?
No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots
Luiz
want
de
to
boa,
help
não tá
prevent
vendo não.
infection.
Ah, essas larvas, que
Hold the
legal.
wound open for me, would you?
Que coisa linda, hein? Aê, isso aí. Aê, show de bola, meu.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a
Que delícia.
despicable act
Puta que
of
pariu.
treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Tá um monte de bicho na minha perna.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son, Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. I all know.
Sim, dá medo daqueles
Lady
bichos.
Forrester will be here any moment now.
Eu talvez possa
I'd
trazer
like
aqui
to
pro
walk
canal,
for me
cara.
first.
The
See
Witcher,
if you
né?
can put any weight on that leg.
É um baita de um jogo. Tem o Medieval, tem o Rise, né? Song of Rome, mas é do exclusivo do Xbox One, mas acho que tem no PC também. Isso, melhor deixar o sangue circular e a pereba lá comeu.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
É, um monte de pereba ali, né? Que legal. Sai futucando tudo. Educação nenhuma.
This might help.
Sai catando coisas dos outros. Rapaz educado. Vamos lá. Tá, não quero mais nada não. Já roubei tudo aí mesmo. Cadeira do Lorde.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you. The Ironwood Grove.
Pau ferro parece ser bastante importante para fazer vários tipos de materiais, né? É isso que os Boltons querem com eles. Um lerdo. Vamos lá. Tapeçaria.
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although,
Land.
I wonder if they'll bring her home.
É o lugar dos Lannisters. Onde está o
Asher.
trono de ferro?
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Tá essa outro continente.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
E o Roderick? Cadê?
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
É, eu sou um bosta, né? E vamos lá. Tá, sai daqui, pô.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Consegui botar peso sobre ela. É, conseguiu, filho. Conseguiu. Não consegui descer aqui, não, velho. Vamos de escada, porra. Tá. Tá cagado, filho. Sara, você jogou... Você jogou quantos jogos? Como assim? Eu entendi. Entendi não, quantos jogos? Você jogou quantos jogos? Como assim? Vamos lá. Tem uma escada ali, vamos. Ah, não dá pra ir não, legal. O jogo é de opções, galera, é tipo click point, né? Você pode clicar, não sei se é ordem, você vai mirando aqui e vai vasculhando, né, as coisas. Porra! Vou falar com ele.
Does your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He saved my life, my lady.
Yet not Roderick's.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forrester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Sai, dá pro Ethan lá e mete o pé.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means.
Game of Thrones,
you killed the Bolton, but Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Da série,
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution.
Ou melhor, né?
This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me.
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed. So what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Se fuder, meu jogo é pra escanteio, seu bosta.
That settles it then.
Pô, sacanagem isso aí, mano.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. but we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you.
Só que eu matei aquele cara lá e o outro... Pra ter matado o outro também, já deu merda mesmo. Ainda matou minha família ainda, tinha que metido a faca no pescoço dele.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Funciona perdoar-os. Aqui em Game of Thrones não.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
No.
This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you.
Sei.
From this day forward, this will be our secret.
Textura da árvore ali tá show de bola, hein?
I may need your help, but I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger
Thiago
if you
C2, cara. A galera é ruim, meu. Galera é ruim, meu. Caralho. Opa, Felipe aí. Fala, Felipe. Cheguei a Roberto. Ferro de gelo.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
A perna cheia de bicho tá puro lá. Beleza, vamos lá. Você acordou me acordou cedo pra quê? Não fui eu, velho. O Júlio César se acordou, cara.
Garrett, wait!
Garrett, wait! Valeu, obrigado.
Be safe.
Adios. Me expulsaram já daqui. Que merda, hein? Que merda. Arrombed. Live Boy. Dá um bug ali, tu viu? Dá uma bugadinha ali, marota. Ethan. Eu vou controlar o personagem. Como eu disse, Game of Thrones tem vários protagonistas, com o jogo não vai ser diferente. Lembrando que aqui no jogo, cara, não é igual personagem inédito na série. Não tem ninguém disso aí na série. Sequer mencionam eles. Só que tem personagem da série aqui.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Ganhei, porra.
Don't
Cadê meu mod aqui no canal?
It's just a game,
você que pediu.
Stupid game. I don't
tá,
like
vou passar o mod. Peraí que meu celular é bugado, não dá, velho.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
Meu celular é bugado, mano. Não dá, mano.
I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher.
Vou te passar aí o mod.
And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
King's Landing.
I don't want her to
Cersei
die
Lane se instalar.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said He got sent to the wall.
Muralha onde está o Jon Snow.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Chaga Hombed. Hashtag Chaga Hombed.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Isso aí, eu acho que você sabe como lutar.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled.
Roderick foi aquele que a égua lá, o cavalo, caiu em cima dele.
Asher just got angry at everything.
A vingança nunca é plena, mata a alma e envenena.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like
hashtag Thiago Rombed.
I know a lord has many responsibilities.
Tá, aproveita que vamos mudar aí.
I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
You'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Sai, vou comer doce pra cá,
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Sai daí, bochechudo, carreta prata. Então, hashtag. Hashtag Thiago Rombed, aí. Aí sim, galera.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Eita,
He's
ferrou.
come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Isso.
Of course, my lord.
Isso aí, fez cara feia, tira a marca
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Eu, hein, sou o Lorde, porra.
Fine, let's be done with it.
Tchau, cuidado, vem pro GTA. Ah, vai ser jogar aquela porra não, só muito ruim aquilo. Sou muito ruim no GTA. Ó o Bartô aí, fala aí, mano, salve.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house.
E vou meter uma bronca aí, que se foda. Vem outro Lorde tirar onda aí na minha casa,
It makes no
porra.
difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Isso aí, brother.
Out there, you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Cheio de marra, eu.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Isso aí. Eu vou morrer. Se foda também, eu vou meter uma bronca. Tô nem ligando. Ah, você é o Lorde?
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head.
Aí galera, vou tirar a barra com ele, hein? O que vocês acham?
Bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Foresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries, you cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men. Bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
A irmã do Ita, né? dinheirinho ali, trocadinho.
Ethan made this for me.
Vamos ver.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Essa é bem estranha.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Vamos ver, carta ali.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Vamos lá. Olha,
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday.
O jogo é bem serrilhado, cara.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Aqui, é isso mesmo, o... Quem é o rei aqui, cara? É o... Acho que esse é o nome do desgraçado.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Não, chega aí, coitada. Sofredor já. Pode entrar, Rombed. Rombed. Você assiste aí, salve, mano, belezinha, meu?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Yeah.
I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Outra vilã também. A irmã do Tyrion.
They appear to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you
ought to know. Já morreu todo mundo.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Apagaram o fogão hoje, 2-0.
Good night, milady.
Isso aí, você assiste. Melhor foi o Vascão, né? Tomou de 4 do Palmeiras. Pra fazer a alegria da gente. Olha aí.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
Marjorie.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
O Joffrey, isso mesmo, ela vai se casar com o Joffrey, aquele sádico ali.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handler.